Hey, what is going on, guys? Excuse me, Goose here, man. And this video is about the New Orleans Pelicans as they're going to hire Stan Van Gundy. So Stan Van Gundy is going to be the Pelicans coach, replacing Alvin Gentry, who was fired after last season. So he emerged as a candidate, about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks, maybe not that long. And apparently, David Griffith loved him and decided to pull the trigger and hire Stan Van Gundy. So the question is, how will I feel? How do I feel about the hire? Well, I like this. I like this hire better than I do Alvin Gentry. I was not high on the Alvin Gentry hire at all when they hired him back when they fired Monty Williams. Gentry was a below average coach when they hired him. He barely makes the playoffs. I think he's only made the playoffs like 2 or 3 times maybe 3 or 4 times in his career. And this was Alvin Gentry. But at least Stan Van Gundy, at least his teams make the playoffs. I know towards the end of his tenure at Detroit, they didn't. But I mean, when he was with Miami and Orlando, they were making the playoffs. They were making the playoffs. So hopefully the same thing can happen here with the Pelicans. But the Pelicans are going to be in the Western Conference. He coached in the Eastern Conference, so better teams here in the West. Curious to see how he fills out his coaching staff. Who does he bring in to be his assistants? Hopefully somebody defensive. As I've been screaming for defense with the Pelicans. They just did not play any team defense. They didn't last year. They haven't done it since Monty Williams was here. At least with Monty Williams, they played defense. Uh, with Gentry, they didn't. With Gentry, I didn't play defense at all. So Stan Van Gundy, guys. Stan Van Gundy is going to be our head coach. Pelicans fans, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Like I said, I feel a lot better than I do with Alvin Gentry. I'll say that. Uh, but like I said, if you're new to the channel, especially if you're a Pelicans fan, because I will be doing Pelican games next year whenever the new season starts up. Sometime maybe I don't know. Probably next year sometime maybe. But have a good one. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, click on for notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. So Pelicans hire Stan Van Gundy to be their next head coach. Laters.